Hello and welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering Stage 6 of Finnish Brutality 2025 Fire and Ice, Scoop and Shoot. And the stage is pretty simple. You take a big scoop of snow, take it from one section, transfer it to another section, and run up to the firing position and knock over 4 plates on the dueling tree. And you repeat that until you've had 20 hits or 5 iterations. Now, the ground here is slick as shit. Nick, you see, he's got spikes on his shoes, so he's got pretty firm footing. Wish I'd have done that. I felt like I was on an ice skating rink without a set of ice skates. The ground had gotten pretty slick. And this was surprisingly a lot of effort to move this much snow around. Especially for Nick, he's not used to seeing this much snow since he's a Florida boy. But it's a good test of pistol marksmanship. Went very well for Nick. He had the best time out of us. That's why I'm showing you his run. And this was just a rinse and repeat kind of exercise. Yeah, this was a hard one to get through without a reload. And surprisingly, a lot of people parred out on this stage. I was rather shocked by that.
Let's go!
And you see that one plate came back, but that was after Nick already moved, so Nick just made the shot up on his next go-through, and the RO was good with that. And then it was over.
Okay, second day. And we start on stage 6, which is scoop. And what you did is scoop snow. It was a pistol-only stage. You started with your hands on the snow scoop, your pistol loaded and ready. And at the go button, you got a big scoop of snow, moved it around a log, and put it in another pile. And then you got to go hit a dueling tree. And you had to do 5 cycles of that. So 20 required pistol shots. And surprisingly, overall in the match, there was a higher number of par outs on this stage than you would have thought.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't see that yet. The scores.
A lot of people parred out on this stage. It ate a lot of people's lunch. I particularly went very conservative on this stage because at this point, so many people have done it. You're doing it on a sheet of ice.
Yes.
And at no point in the stage did I feel like I was on firm footing. So I figured slow and steady is going to carry the day. I walked off there. I think I was in the 160 range or something like that. So I didn't par out. I could have shaved some time if my shooting had been better. But this is one where marksmanship did matter. I've said many times at Brutality, only 25% of your shots are generally pistol, but that needs to be where 75% of your training is at, because pistol shots can cause you to lose the match if you cannot perform with your pistol.
Yep.
And it was a simple 4-plate dueling tree. But it had a fairly close range too.
Yeah.
I've definitely engaged dueling
yards,
trees a lot farther away. But combined with gloves, combined that I didn't get my proper practice in, combined with switching from polymer striker fire to double single action, that was a cumulative add up that it basically took me 2 shots to get each of the hits. So 40 rounds went down range to get 20 required hits. So not doing the practice that bit me.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Nick? How do you feel about that one?
With the Brutality matches, typically pistol and 2-gun matches of any flavor, pistol is normally where I make up the most points and make the most time. It's where I typically get the most gain. And I was expecting to have that happen here, and that wasn't the case for me. With the combination of, I'm the one dude in our squad that brought ice spikes.
Yeah.
And that gave me some false armor going in. Yeah. Where the very first instance of, okay, cool, go shovel the snow, dude totally ate it on the ice with the ice spikes. Ate it. So I ate that there. But while that ate some time, the pistol shooting, which I was expecting to do good at, I was just rushing so much. These targets are so close. I've done this before. Just smoke it, move on. And I was so worried about the moving on part that I never smoked it at all, if that makes sense.
Yeah. How about you, Matt?
honestly, like the funny thing for me is, and everything you said was correct. especially with the fact that pistol can make or break you in this match. And my pistol was on point this match. If you've seen previous videos, usually not on point. But yeah, it was doing. I did really well. So I mean, it was kind of a slow and steady.
Mm-hmm.
I was making most of my hits, and if I did miss, my follow-ups usually were making them.
Did you clear without reloading?
I did have to reload once.
Okay.
So I did have to take a couple extra shots.
Yeah.
Including like we were told that if you change mags, you have to retain your mag.
Instead of putting it on
In
table.
my head, it was every time I finish shooting, I need to take the mag with me.
Yeah,
so I
that's
pulled it
right.
out, did my stage, came back, and he's like, "Oh no, you can leave it in the gun." And it's like, "Oh, thanks, okay."
Yeah, that was one of the things on my last run. It was because I was shooting Brenda at M9A3, so like every time I'm done, safety on. Well, you're back in double action mode.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
my first shot, okay, that was off, and then the second shot was off because if I didn't get it, it was like, oh, my trigger pull's just dramatically changed.
Yep.
I've now overcompensated,
Yeah.
which if I'd have practiced with it, wouldn't have happened. That was just me not doing what I should have done. But yeah, he was like, oh, and the last one he goes, you don't have to put your safety on. I'm like, that would have been handy 4 runs ago.
I did like the shooting aspect of the stage a lot because the 20 rounds, mandatory minimum rounds of 20, that would reward. Typically, if you're doing a full size gun, you got 20, 21, 22, 23, something like that. That would reward the best pistol shooters there, the most accurate pistol shooters there, with 0 reload. I had a reload, of course, and my reload of the mag retention, all the gear and all the stuff working there, dude, my reload is like easily 5 seconds. It was disgusting. Yeah. So just in that alone, if you were just consistent with your pistol shots there, that 5-second thing would have just been right off the bat.
Yep, agreed.
Big fan of it.
Yeah, it was a good thing. And I think for you, Matt, it was like you finally found the pistol sight combination that works for you.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I've been shooting a Glock variant for a while, and it was good, but it just I don't think I'm a Glock guy. Like, and I got a nothing exciting. What was it? The XDM Elite. Yeah, with a basic 407C on it. Like it's nothing special, but man, it just like everything clicks with that gun for me.
Yeah, that is your gun.
Yeah.
We hope you found this coverage of Finnish Brutality 2025 Fire and Ice Stage 6 Scoop and Shoot helpful and informative. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow for Stage 7.